So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5 is Rodri. He certainly has the sort of physique that would allow him to do the job. He has both the muscle and the brains to provide the creative and defensive support whenever necessary.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Tries to pass it through. And that is expertly dealt with. Rodri. Pedri. Looking to play him in. Well seen. Sure. Kagawa! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Kagawa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Timber getting this one clear. Paris Saint-Germain. Shot a goal! And that has skimmed the post.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Pedri. Pedri was in no mood for any of that. And Aubameyang! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Paris Saint-Germain have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
And it's Kagawa. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Isco. He's found a way through. Isco going face-to-face with his great rival. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a good spell of possession, this. Mbappe! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Goulart with the short one. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And now they can spring out of defence. Lovely feet. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Aubameyang. Aubameyang. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Now it's Aubameyang. Played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Good running, strong and purposeful. And that interception was most necessary. Oh, super ball. Now it's Goulart. Oh, that's nice. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Kaka. Now it's Aubameyang. That has ended up in no man's land. Maldini. And reclaimed it in a trice. Paris Saint-Germain trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Now then, the ball's come loose. And here's Aubameyang.
Aubameyang really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Koundé. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. And he's managed to get free. He's going all the way! He's shifting. Oh, he's been caught napping. Rodri. Adams. And this is Van Basten. Isco is always scanning the pitch for targets. Rodri. And he was quick to react. Kagawa. Serginho. Aubameyang. They're urging him to shoot. Goes for a shot! It's there!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top draw.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
23,
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Oh, well played. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. There's the start of the second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference.
Number 22, Isco.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Schneider. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, such a clever touch. No way through there. Isco. Isco goes on a charge down the left. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Schneider. And it's Aubameyang. Cafu.
That was lovely, that.
He's picked his way through. Crosses it in. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Isco! He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And here's Mbappe. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Still just a single goal between the sides. It's come to nothing. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Serginho, 60 minutes played. Serginho could try cutting inside here. And it's played. He gets big! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Beckenbauer. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good switch, that.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Isco. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Cafu proves too strong. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And he's going to have his name taken. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Van Basten is offering a wry smile there.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Just eases him off the ball. Isco, played into space. Aubameyang is flagged offside.
Substitution.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He rises! And that would have been game, set and match.
Aubameyang really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Substitution in progress.
Paris Saint-Germain making another change here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. And he's forced to go back. Serginho. And it's Kunde. It's Schneider. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Beckenbauer. Schneider. Kagawa tries making a foray down the right. Vinicius Junior. He has found the way through. Closing, takes a shot! Should have equalised.
Vinicius Junior was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Corner number 2 then. Hazard plays it short. Lovely bit of skill. This could be their final throw of the dice. Desperate defending required here. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And it's Timber. He's tried one! It's fallen kindly here. It's a goal! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
After 87 minutes is...
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Now it's Kagawa.
There will be 5 minutes.
5 minutes to add. Maldini. Rodri. Now it's Isco. That's good running with the ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Oh, that was vital. Timber looking to penetrate opposition lines. Rafael Leao finds himself offside. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Azar.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's on it, can he get away? And that will be the final act. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. Good ball, good take. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Mbappe. Great vision. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Neymar. Park Ji-sung. Hakimi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that's aimed into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, that's well spotted. Neymar. It's Neymar!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Serginho. Now it's Isco. And it's Serginho. He's picked his way through. Kahn gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Schneider looking to run onto it. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Neymar has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Yeah, and the whole stadium knew that was coming, apart from him, it seems.
He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
He could tee it up for someone else, but something tells me he'll have a go.
Schneider! And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Adams spots it and intercepts. Well, that is one way to stop him. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he's going to have his name taken. Adams. No goals as yet. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe is onto this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Played out to the left flank. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. It's their second corner of the game. He's having a shot! And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. So, third corner of the game. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that's gone loose. Cafu. Van Basten. Van Dijk does well to get it back. That's good running with the ball. Oh, delightful chance for a shot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Park Ji-sung. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Neymar. Well, they've got it again. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Cafu. He's found a way through. Nice control. Oh, he's been... And the shot! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Threads one in. Ball swung in. Driving forward. Can he get on the end of this? He can run onto that. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Serginho. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Kukchu has given away a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Serginho. And Adams. Koundé. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Isco. And it's Serginho. Looking for the run. That is good strength. Has a look and place it forward. Park Ji-sung, who does have an assist to his name. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Serginho, in with the challenge. Neymar. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Isco going face-to-face with his great rival. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Now that's well seen too. Isco. Serginho.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of...
Up he goes! Harmlessly behind. Now it's Van Basten, looking for a runner. No luck with that dink over the top. Neymar.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Koundé. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Gilberto Silva. Park Ji-sung chips it through. Face-to-face. Mbappe! Goal! Arsenal! And they've got their lead back. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Arsenal go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And it's Serginho. Schneider. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Van Dijk gets good distance on it. Cafu. Passing nice and neat. Tries to pass it through. Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now this could be a chance. Hakimi gets a foot in here. He'll fancy himself from here. And now as good a time as any to pull level. Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Oh, the keeper for me just made that look an awful lot easier than it actually was.
Dink through, and he's picked it up out wide. Cafu. Schneider. Isco. Can he get it through? He's on it, can he get away? It is a corner. So their fourth corner of the game. Isco with the short one.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He is through here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that is expertly dealt with. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Mbappe! It's Van Basten! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve. Oh, what has happened here? Great chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
That's a little off target.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Pedri. Gilberto Silva concedes a free kick for that. Koundé. And it's Serginho. Now it's Isco. He's got away. He's in space and looking for options. Short changes him with that pass. Looking for options for movement. That's a sharp pass. And that's it. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. And I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win, and I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Like so many others, I said you like a racehorse. I said you like a blowtorch.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get
Hello,
ready to lock
everybody, and
horns.
welcome to
This is
today's
football
match.
at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace and great technique, but the most outstanding quality about him is his maturity, especially when it comes to making the right decisions. That's what sets him apart, for me anyway.
Serginho. Oh, nicely intercepted. Yamal goes steaming forward. Well, that is one way to stop him. Hullet. Now it's Shevchenko. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Mbappe couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Yamal. And it's Hullet. Pass is short and sharp. That has not gone well. And he's gone long. Serginho. Maicon, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Pedri. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Aubameyang really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pedri. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And we have our very first corner. Mbappe plays it short. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So the most significant moment of the game. Stop from Pickford. Oh, that's nice. Van Basten was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
So it is still 0-0. Isco going face-to-face with his great rival. Hullet. Mbappe is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising.
Shevchenko really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Shevchenko. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Isco. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Aubameyang. He's in a great position here. Pedri. Milan do have a chance to counter here. He can run onto that. Shevchenko gets into a good position.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Isco. Now it's Shevchenko. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Yamal. And it's Shevchenko. And Hullet! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Goes for a shot! Goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
Milan have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, a delicate chip through. It's come to nothing. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And now, to all members of the crowd, I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday. Substitution on the field, number 97.
And the second half gets underway.
23.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Climbs up big! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Azar. Tries to pass it through, and he welcomes it in. Great chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Azar. Pedri, played into space. Chance for a shot! He scores! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored. Roll! They've got to be quick to recover this. And that That's gone route one. It is well. It's Van Basten! Really well taken goal. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Maldini cuts it out. Oh, Red, nice interception. Now it's Rafael Leao. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Raul. Cafu. Now that looks a decent ball.
Substitution.
Seedorf. Maldini. Vardiol. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good switch, that.
And he plays one through. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Shoots! It's there! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Can he get it through? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Knocks it out wide. Now it's Raul. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner.
Substitution on the field.
It's
Number
their second
13,
corner of the game.
Vadio. Coming on the field is number 19, Kukchu. Substitution in progress.
Oh, well played, well played. Rooney. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Rooney. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, terrible pass. Van Basten. Oh, no joy this time. Seedorf. Now Mbappe. Decent progress down the left. Into the last 5 minutes. Messi. Oh, it's a great ball. Can he finish? And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Milan grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's a key interception. 5 minutes to add. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Pass somewhat off target. Steaming on goalwards. Rooney. Nicely aimed pass. Good. Rafael Leao gets decent chance! He's got a goal! Results no longer in... And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so...
I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel it. I'll make you feel like. I see what you want. You be thinking about the way I turn you on. What you see in the oasis in my pond. Take a sip, come on, you need something easier. I'll make you feel like. Who am I gonna make you feel like? Slim waist got a face like moonlight, huh? Two step into a new life. X left, so I knew I had to move right, huh? I think you might be the next best. I've been looking for a new buy, huh? So let me show you what to do right. Yeah, yeah, let me show you like, watch the way I move out, the way I move on. Wash away all my sins and lay on my tongue. I'll be making you laugh and making you numb. See, I admit that you won't. Watch the way I move out, the way I move on. Wash away all my sins and lay on my tongue. I'll be making you laugh and making you numb. See, I admit that you won't. I'll make you feel it. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel it. I'll make you feel like. I see what you want. You be thinking about the way I turn you on. What you see in the oasis in my pond. Take a sip, come on, you need something easier. I'll make you feel like.
could never fit nobody. I'm only here to party. Why you trying to fit? I'll disappear. Oh, yeah. No time for no bad energy. You don't want no smoke, you don't want none of that. No, no, you won't be my friend of me. I won't show no love, you won't get none of that. No, no time for it. No time for it. No time for it. Life's too short, life's too small. No, can't waste your time on things you can't rely on. I got no time for it. I don't want no bad energy, no. No, no, no bad energy, no bad energy, no. No, no, no. Baby, can't delay. Time to waste. You suck out there, so come stack your pay. It pays too fast, so handle with grace. So don't sweat. Oh yeah. No time for no bad energy. You don't want no smoke, you don't want none of that. No, you won't be my friend of me. I'ma show no love, you won't get none of that. No, no time for it. No time for it. No time for it. I don't want no bad energy. No, no, no bad energy. No bad energy. So blessed and highly favored. Could tell I'm a paper chaser. I like girls that get money. I like checks sweet like honey. Oh no. Watch me shake all the ways, and you know when they see this is shape body. And I move so fast to the shot on their face. Oh yeah. No time for no bad energy. You don't want no smoke, you don't want none of that. No, no, you won't be my friend of me. I won't show no love, you won't get none of that. No, no time for it. No time for it. No time for it. I don't want no bad energy.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get
everybody,
ready to
and
lock
welcome to
horns.
today's
This
match.
is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
Threads one in. Pedri. Isco. Good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, cracking ball. Now there's a fine ball. He's had a shot! There it is! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Rivaldo. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, Bamia! Oh, it's hit the post! And that has left him in a heap. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Out towards the flank. And no, that was never going to make it. Rodri. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That's an imaginative pass. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Isco. Now it's Villa. Now it's Raul. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Can he get it through? David Villa. He has found the way through. And this is Raul. Rivaldo. Now, can they get him away? It's Bellingham. Spread it left. Oh, he's found support out wide. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Knocks it into space. Chance for a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Isco. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, well played. Now this could be a chance. Serginho cuts it out. And Aubameyang! The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Bellingham. Has a shot! It's their second corner of the game. Climbs up big! And he's there to get it away. Rivaldo. Pedri with a definite quickly taken. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Basten has been caught there, it's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Pedri.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. Spread out to the left. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Raul. Bellingham. Dixon. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, there's a probing ball. And this is Van Basten. And he cuts out the supply. Well, there is a look that says it all.
There will be 1 minute
piercing
added
stare.
time.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Pedri. Isco is the team's great visionary. And there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Rodri. Now he's got space here, and he plays one through. Oh, he's and a chance! He's scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Van Basten. Nice-looking ball. That is a brilliant interception. Bellingham. And it's Rivaldo. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Raul.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Cafu. Almost an hour gone. Vinicius Junior going full tilt down the left.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Quality ball. Now it's Aubameyang.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Beckenbauer gets across and deals with it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Probably be looking to play it square from here. They're taking a moment to consider their options. And that has been cleared. Chance, surely! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their
Number
benches.
10, Mbappe. Number 8.
Guardiola gets over and
Rivaldo.
intercepts.
Number
Beckenbauer.
16, Rodri.
Cafu.
Coming on the field. Number
For Kagawa.
13, Gerard.
Some good
Number
work on the right
22,
flank
Oh,
here.
really well played.
Kagawa.
Number 23,
He is through here.
Number 19,
The movement is slick, the
Beckham.
speed is
Substitution in
slippery.
progress.
The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
They're urging him to shoot. Great chance! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. The invitation was clear and it was accepted. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my...
I say, you're always there to give a smile.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. Well, Jim, there he is, the much-storied Gabriel Batistuta. Fair to say, I think he will be a handful.
Well, talk about an understatement, Peter. He's Argentina's greatest number 9, without doubt. I don't think I've ever seen anyone strike the ball with such violence, if I can put it like that. We might well be seeing his iconic celebration in the next couple of hours.
He's got away. Delivers the ball. Isco! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Isco really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nice control. Kaká. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. It's Isco! Oh, that was venomous. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
It's a searching pass. Oh, played through for the wide man. Rijkaard. Yaya Toure. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Koundé is the guilty party there. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Serginho. So it is still 0-0. Cafu. Beckenbauer. It's a pretty loose pass.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Iniesta. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, look at this. There's the shot! That's a sharp pass. Isco. Kaká. Beckenbauer. Isco. Isco going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, that's fabulous. Serginho has it out wide and in space. And this is Isco. To Isco. And it's Kagawa. Oh, it's a great ball here. Kagawa. Isco will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Chiellini tries to clear. And that is going out for a goal kick. Oh, it's Van Basten. Tries to play it through. He's in space and looking for options. Schneider. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, he's onto this. That is a brilliant interception.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Now it's Schneider. Kagawa. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Serginho. Van Basten. Now it's Aubameyang. Played out to the left flank. He is through here. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Up he goes! And this is Kagawa. Incoming delivery.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Schneider. It's Belletti.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Yaya Toure. And it's Iniesta. Isco. And we've reached half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we are back on the way. 0-0, and he's had a hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Hoisted in. Iniesta! Decent enough try.
Iniesta certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Cafu. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard. Oh, super ball!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, what a climb! Another header, but again the same outcome.
Yeah, nothing overly wrong with the way the ball's been played in. They just need to make it count.
Nicely shaped ball. No luck with that dink over the top. And he's only too happy to take that back. Kaka. Tries to pass it through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. And it's Serginho. And he's managed to get free. That is lovely. Hangs one in. Triol clears it away. Rijkaard. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Crosses it in. Nicked it back promptly. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Now it's Batistuta. Not the most accurate pass. Not the most convincing of passes. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Aubameyang. Serginho. check, gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Yaya Toure. And it's Snyder. Thinks about the shot. Adriano finds himself offside.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 11.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 21. Numero
He's
10.
beaten the last man.
Iniesta. Lasciano il campo per il numero 14, il numero 23,
Right
il
card.
numero 20.
Oh, it's
Van
Bebeto.
Nistelrooy, il numero 22.
75 minutes
Attenzione,
played.
una sostituzione.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now, can they get him away? Lovely bit of skill. He gets big, and somehow he has kept that out. Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That's a lovely, neat pass.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Quality ball. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Bebeto. Cross from Bebeto. Real chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Raul clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Cafu. Raul. Neither of these two want to come off second best. The final 5 minutes. Now that's well seen too.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, that's a key interception. Guti. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Il quarto uomo
That's
indica
right
2
card.
minuti di recupero.
Cross, neat header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Raul is offering a right smile there.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And Bebeto! And the whistle goes, so nearly a telling finale, but it ends 0-0.
Mind my business. Wanna play cool, so I did resist for a little bit. But the whole playlist was lit, and then I implement. A little foot tap, then I flick the wrist, and then I twist the hip, and then I thought this cool, I'ma stick with this. She can't tame me, shoulders going crazy. See that neck break and that head bang, and them hands waving. I'm dangerous, you cannot contain this. I was trying to chill till I heard my body screaming. I wanna dance, I wanna dance, I wanna dance, 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 wanna dance. What you wanna do? What you go to? Rock a old school? Oh, we gon' move. Dance, dance, yeah, I just wanna dance. 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 All I wanna do is move, wanna move my body. I just gotta lose the shoes when I get loose, but you can't.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal.
Van Basten is on his head's a shot! And he's done it! And what a start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Fernando Torres. Serginho. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. And he's managed to gift it back. Aubameyang. Azar. Serginho. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Crossing, big header! No, not the best of headers.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Played out towards the right wing. And he's had it nicked away. Kagawa. Well, we expected better, and so did he. He's looking wide. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Lampard. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Pedri purring through the gears. Danger averted for now. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Great vision. He has found the way through. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And we have our very first corner. Can he finish? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Vinicius Junior. And that's another good win of the ball. He's on it, can he get away? He's through, it's one-on-one! Chance! Really well taken goal. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So that's... And a chance! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Knocks it into space. That is a great pick out. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Azar. Tries to pass it through. That's been slipped through. And he's managed to get free. And that's a shot at goal! And he hits the net! How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Pedri. That's a little off target. Rodri. Lewandowski. Vardio. Kagawa. Now Van Basten. And it's made its way to him. And this is Kagawa. Caresses it through. It's a threatening ball. Van Dijk is there to clear. Over to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Cafu cuts out the pass. Azar. And there's the end of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Pedri. Cafu. And it's Serginho. Isco. Nice physical challenge. He's picked his way through. He's free, he has got space. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And he's surging through. He can get that clear. And it's Pedri. Now it's Isco. Good pressure, determined, intense. Lewandowski, who's set up one goal so far. Pedri. Pedri charging forward, the ball at his feet. Van Basten, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Basten unable to make it, and the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 13.
So time for change,
Numero 17.
and this one has been on the
Numero
cards for a little
14.
while.
Lampard.
Pelé.
Numero 21. Fernando Torres.
Kagawa.
Lasciano il campo per il numero
Looking
22.
for options for movement.
Il numero 7. Bale.
And this
Il
is
numero
Van
12.
Basten, and he's all
Ronaldinho.
shapes to shoot! It's a goal! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game, everything seems to be coming off for him.
He's having a shot! It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. From Pickford. Oh, he's missed it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Corner number 3 coming up. Tries to get it clear. That is good strength. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Isco, good driving run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chiesa. Pedri. Good, strong midfield running here. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And it's Bale. Bale, driving forwards. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And the pass is intercepted. Looking for the run. That's the keeper's ball. David Villa. David Villa puts his foot on the gas. Can he get it through? He's in plenty of space here. He's found a way through. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's a good-looking ball. Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Beckenbauer tries to clear. Kagawa. It's Pedri. And that interception was most necessary. Isco. Pedri. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden along.
Like the flowers, my soul blooms in the light. Like the waters, I'm drowning into you. Like the heavens, our kiss is higher than the mountains. We're in all of the colors, all the colors in you. Let your color shine in the darkest night. Love is sheer, love is sheer. Let your spirit rise in this hopelessness. Love is sheer, love is sheer. We're dancing in the colors. We're dancing in all of the colors. We're dancing in it. Like the stars, shining so brightly afar. Like the moon, like the stars.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started. Well, this is one boy from Croxteth who, so far as club football goes, has achieved just about everything. English football has rested on his broad shoulders for nigh on 2 decades. It is, of course, the modern great that is Wayne Rooney.
Yeah, without question, one of England's all-time finest. His record speaks for itself.
And his face is that of a man who simply cannot accept defeat. During games, he is always laser-focused, and he fights tooth and nail for every win. All driven towards the far post, and a shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played. This is the time you need that pace. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Rooney. Not the most convincing of passes. And here's Rooney. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. And there's the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. It's a searching pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Eto'o, and the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Rooney. Kagawa. Kagawa tries making a foray down the right. Oh, that is a nice touch. Kagawa receives it in a wide position. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Played out towards the right wing. Out of play for a goal kick. That's been cut out, well played. Kagawa. Kagawa really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Now it's Aubameyang. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that's a fine interception. Aubameyang is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That pass has been well intercepted. Nicely intercepted. And here's Van Basten. Oh, that's nice. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Paris Saint-Germain applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Van Basten, he's picked his way through. Played in by Van Basten. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Ferdinand deals with that comfortably. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's shifting through the gears here. Shevchenko, and he whips Eto'o! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. And he gets rid in a hurry. He's tried one! He's done very well to get to that.
Davids is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Chance for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Bergamy clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And now they can spring out of defence. Serginho. Serginho going full steam ahead down the left flank. Koundé, and it's Kaka. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
chers spectateurs, je vais vous demander de bien vouloir vous tourner vers le grand écran pour un événement un peu particulier. Je ne vous en dis pas plus. Attention, changement.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And he welcomes it in. And he shoots! It's in! The breakthrough arrives at last! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pedri. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Might be danger here. And here's Rooney. Shevchenko.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, Shevchenko! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Serginho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply...
It's Canola! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. He's missed, but not by that far. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He is through here. Great challenge, time to perfection.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Van Basten. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Mbappe! Oh, well played, well played. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. Pedri.
So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. And the score is 1-0. He gets his head on it! Now, who's going to be first to this? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And here's Shevchenko. Cafu. And it's Van Basten. Pedri. Isco. Davids promptly onto that, and that is that. Isco. Now it's Van Basten. A Probing pass. Davids cuts out the pass. Nesta gives no quarter whatsoever. Cafu. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Serginho.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Rooney. Kagawa. I think we're just about done here. Van Basten looking here to chip it through. Well timed, excellent interception. Nesta. Davids.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Nicely weighted ball, and he's picked it up out wide. Kagawa. And this is Van Basten. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick.
I never satisfied. Blue wanna wash me clean. Everything to an end like home to my chin. Forgive me for my sin. Blue wanna wash me clean. Everything to an end like home to my chin.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big, big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too, such a fierce competitor.
Oh, what a clock! In for the pieces!
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. McTominay is the guilty party there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Schneider. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He shifted it to the flank. Costa Curta wins the duel this time. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Mbappe. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now that's well seen too. Tries to pass it through. He's in space and looking for options. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Beckenbauer. Still goalless at the moment. Cafu. And it's Van Basten. And here's Aubameyang. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well-timed, excellent interception. Serginho. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Pass somewhat off target. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Koundé. Roberto Carlos calmly anticipates. Oh, can he get onto this?
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he has been fouled there. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Foot in. Schneider. Kagawa. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, played through for the wide man. Cleared without hesitation. Pedri. Good purposeful running this. An instinctive delivery. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Ambitious ball here. He's on it, can he get away? He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And they've got a throw. And it's Neymar. Roberto Carlos drives it. Header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And that is a little undercooked. Can he get on the end of this? Serginho. Can he get it through? Kagawa. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. In with the challenge. Cafu. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Schneider. He's having a go. That was mighty close.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's a searching pass. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and it's half-time here. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Number 23.
Here we go again.
Number 97.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Number 14. Mbappe.
Shot could be on. Tries to play it through. Schneider. And it's Pedri. Van Basten. Spread it left. Schneider. Now it's Mbappe. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Schneider gets his head on it!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Showing good feet. Pedri proves just a little bit too strong. Decent chance! He scores! And the second half is off to a flyer. That was a given. It always was.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
And it's Schneider. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Pedri has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Cafu. He's shifting through the gears here. Lovely feet. Aimed in towards the centre.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And here's Van Basten. And it's Pedri. And here's Raul. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
It's a promising position. Raul. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Vieira. Now it's Messi. That's beautifully weighted.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Substitution on the field.
And we have our very first corner.
Schneider. Number 20.
And it's been taken short.
Coming on the field. Number 22.
And now they can
Isco.
spring out of defence.
Number 19. Kukcu.
Knocks it out wide.
Substitution in progress.
So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. Serginho. Now, can they get him away? He's picked his way through. Oh, that was vital. Oh, can he finish? He's got a goal! 2 to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Isco. Raul.
Such good technique.
And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Cafu. 5 minutes left on the clock. Cafu. And it's Van Basten. That's a good ball. Picked out brilliantly. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, that's ambitious. And the goalkeeper watches it past. And that's it. That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me.
Falling out of that moving car like a movie star. Apart from my grazed knees, I feel pretty cool. Been swinging chairs since high school, my teachers hate me.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner, Peter, look no further.
Lionel Messi, the great genius himself. It felt almost unfair at times, didn't it, the way he just seemed to sweep the opposition aside. Even traditional bogey teams were just powerless to resist him when he was on his game.
Yeah, and I remember one game against the boys from Madrid when that famous front three were simply unplayable. They each scored a goal, with Messi grabbing the last one to put the icing right on the cake.
And the shot! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
It's great composure. He kept his eye on the ball until the last possible moment, and then smash. No stopping that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Looking for options for movement.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Mbappe. And this is Ronaldo. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Mbappe. That has ended up in no man's land. Messi tries to play it through. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Cafu. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Isco. It's Pedri. Applies the finish! And he's had it nicked away.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Serginho picks it up out wide. Too much on that, it's gone out. Now it's Van Basten. Kagawa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement.
Gets his head on it! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Isco wins the duel this time. And this is Ronaldo. And he was alert to it. Pedri. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Busquets gets a foot in here. Koundé. Van Basten. Isco really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
That's an excellent interception. Van Basten. Isco. Oh, this looks sharp. He's the one. Van Basten! And it's come back out to him. Really well taken goal. They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Seedorf. Nicely shaped ball. Mbappe. Serginho. Isco. That's the throw. Costa Curta. Cristiano Ronaldo. There's the shot! Isco. And it's Pedri. Guardiola. Now it's Mbappe.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Baresi. Now Mbappe. Looking for the run. Messi looking to run onto it. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Pedri. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
Just a
So
quick
we reached the
announcement.
halfway
We would like to
point.
inform
Oh,
you
what a
that
half of
CCTV
football.
is
It's
now in
1-1,
operation
but
for
it
your
could easily
safety.
be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So we're into the second 45. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Now, can they get him away? Great defending, strong and determined. Aimed beyond the defence. There's no flag. A lot of space ahead of him. Nice control. Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Isco. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Kagawa. Knocks it into space. And this is Van Basten. Decent chance! They've scored!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Oh, Red, nice interception. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now that's well seen too. No question, this is the man you want to get on to the end of things. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is just caressing the ball.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Could move up a gear here, and it's Messi. There's a searching pass. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Isco. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, outsmarting him this time. Isco. Kagawa. Kunde providing an outlet on that flank. He's got tall. Harmlessly behind. Tries to pass it through. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Throw in. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Serginho has it out wide and in space. Big header! And that would have been game, set and match.
Van Basten really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Pedri does really well to win the ball there. Great vision. Oh, good take in a good area.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Serginho. Oh, that's fabulous. Threads one in. Oh, that was vital. And he passes it long. And smartly reclaimed. Cafu. Kagawa. He has a look up.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Yamal. He's found some space. Kunde is there to clear. Quality ball. Kagawa. Oh, delightful ball. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that is as far as it goes. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome
players
to
on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. Well, there are plenty who consider Marco van Basten to be the very epitome of excellence, and it's hard to argue with that, Jim, isn't it?
Certainly is. Everything he did was pretty much perfect. His positioning, his movement with and without the ball, the ability to receive it and turn away from defenders. And don't get me started about his finishing.
For sure, a name to strike fear into the hearts of goalkeepers everywhere. Now it's Pele. Koundé makes the interception. Isco. Can he get it through? Serginho providing an outlet on that flank. Takes a shot! He's delivered all right! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
After 7 minutes is number 10, Vinicius Junior.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Isco. Pedri. Now, can they get him away? Now, that's well seen too. Cafu. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Kagawa. Isco. Knocks it into space. And it's Isco. Now it's Rooney. Now it's Cruyff. And this is Rooney. Oh, he's been caught napping. Chance! Isco. Pedri. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Kagawa. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Up he goes! Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, this looks sharp. Davids, and smartly reclaimed. Now it's Isco. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Nicely weighted ball. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now the terrible, and the shot! They've scored! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
It's played through for him. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh no, what has happened? Big chance! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end.
And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
lottery tickets at hand as it's time for us.
From city to city, romancing alone. We fly high and land wherever we want. Sweet lullaby, we wake up and say goodbye. We sacrifice our youth till the day we die. Oh, either we stay here or don't. Time should wait for us, but it won't. So if you really love me, then say you love me till the end of time. Catch me and I'll catch you back. We'll keep falling till the end of time. So if you really love me, then say you love me and my shattered mind. Catch me and I'll catch you back. We'll keep falling till the end of time. Wildflowers stuck in stone. I keep reaching for love in the dark. Just keep falling with me till the end of
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. We have already started here. Clarence Seedorf, Jim, a player of immense intelligence and relentless brilliance.
Yeah, he is the total midfielder, Peter. He's essentially a 10, an 8 and a 6 all in one. His tactical intelligence, his athleticism, his reading of the game, ball-winning capabilities make him a one-man counter-attacking unit.
Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Sanchez providing an outlet on that flank. He's found a way through. Now, what about this cross?
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Now, can they get him away? Played into the middle.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Bastoni defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Looking for the run. Oh, good take in a good area. And that's a good-looking ball. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's fabulous. Seedorf, bullish header! Goal! Inter! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he's managed to get free. Dumfries tries across.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
That has been cut short. Seedorf. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. That ball looks a good one. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Oh, it's come off the upright.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Barella. Serginho does really well to win the ball there. Pedri. Kagawa. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. The less said about that pass, the better. Seedorf has created one goal already. Knocks it into space. Dumfries. Aimed in towards the centre. Kagawa. Cafu. Played over towards the opposite flank. Serginho. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Sanchez. Can he get it through? Oh, that's a key interception. Serginho.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Chance! He scores! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And it's Azar. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's in on goal. There's the shot. Goal! Inter! Into the lead once more. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there. But you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Sommer claims comfortably. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Pinches it off him. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Azar. And it's been played through. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Yellow or red? It is red. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Sostituzione per l'Inter.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Numero 6.
This is about as perfect a free kick position as you could wish for.
Van Basten! Van Basten! What a goal! What a player! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
He's through, it's one-on-one! And the shot! He's delivered all right! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Seedorf powering forward here. Now it's Turan. He's shifting through the gears here. And he shoots! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's in! And once more we are all square! You score, we score!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me...
And the shot! It's in! And again they hit the front! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
And the finish! Oh, it's hit the post! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. And we have our very first corner. Sanchez plays it short. Thuram! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Pedri. Looking to play him in.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Can he finish? It's a goal! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Now the ball in. Martinez. Chance here to counter. Lukaku. And it's Perisic. That pass isn't the best. And this is Lukaku. Short changes him with that pass. Into the last 5 minutes. Van Basten.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
He's got away. Carlos Augusto. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And that's going to be a booking. I think we're just about done here. That is ended up in no man's land. Now that looks a decent ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, super ball!
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Hakimi hurtling down that right flank. Martinez. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Serginho. Ball played for Kokchu. And he's forced to go back. Koundé. Cafu. And that's that. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have.
삐그덕 걸음거리고 장난버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난 듯이 삐그덕 난 삐그덕 걸음거리고 장난버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난 듯이 삐그덕 내버려둬 I just can't stop 모든 문을 두드리지 knock knock 쏟아지는 비 익숙해져 난내 두 손에 쏟아지는 light
매도 떠는 폰 고장 나버려 난 비용 비켜내 앞에 끼지 마라 비용 빨리 비켜봐 on my way 더 비겁해
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here.
There's Vitor Baia, Peter, exuding his unique brand of calm and confidence, as per usual.
Yeah, he's one of those keepers, isn't he, who has that certain aura around him.
And I think that gives the defence a massive boost. Having someone like that behind you can really give you that insurance, that psychological edge.
And he's in on goal! That is great defending, so alert. Kagawa was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
He's going for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. Tries from distance. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's there to make the challenge. Has a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. And the shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Roberto Carlos. More and more pressure on the ball here. Oh, that's ambitious. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Good effort from distance.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Barcelona have their third corner. Good read, needed to be. And now they can spring out of defence. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Haaland. And that's a decent chance! Kagawa. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Mbappe. Mbappe! Haaland chasing after it. Roberto Carlos, very much a man of this moment. Oh, super find. Isco, good strong midfield running here. He's having a shot! Van Basten made a good run. Oh, terrible chance for a shot! Goal! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Number 14, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Aimed beyond the defence. Haaland! It's loose. It's fallen kindly here. Oh, that wasn't far away.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Serginho. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Rijkaard. It's Kimmich. And it's Hakimi. Kagawa. He has found the way through. And he was alert to it. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Pedri. He is starved of space and time. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for the run. Ribéry will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Rijkaard. And it's Ribéry. Thinks about the shot. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Kimmich. Ribéry was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And Aubameyang! That was superb goalkeeping.
Aubameyang actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Added time.
Beckenbauer. The final seconds now. Not the most accurate pass. And now the breakaway. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
There's plenty
And
of
if you
positives
do
to
have a
take
chance
despite
today,
the lead
please
being
take
so
some time
small,
out to give
Peter.
your support
I
to
think
our
playing well, good
Stadium
energy.
Fund.
A little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the second half gets underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Rijkaard. And the counter is on. Nicely worked. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Cafu. Kagawa. Nicely weighted ball. Cafu. Cafu plays it in. Terrific header. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Serginho plays it short. Oh, what a oh, it's fallen loose again! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
He's a sharp little ball here. Kimmich. Well, that is one way to stop him. And it's Van Basten. Haaland. Mbappe looking understandably energised after his goal. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Looking for options for movement. Driving forward.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Ambitious ball here. He's on it, can he get away? Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Van Basten engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Just the goalkeeper tries a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! the lead is extended still further. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Simons. Aubameyang. Pickford deals with that nice and simple. Van Basten. Kagawa. Pedri. Mbappe. Great chance! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Bayer, in the context of the game, he must save it. It's bounced back off the post. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And this is Isco. He is through here. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Mbappe. That's been slipped through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Serginho climbs up big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Barcelona are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Some resolute defending there. Serginho. It's gone out for a throw-in. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. He's being urged to shoot. Crosses it in. Van Basten! No, he couldn't get hold of it. This is their second corner of the game. Oh, smashing header! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
He's got tall. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Kimmich. And it's Ribery. There won't be another chance after this one. Little doubt, that is a foul. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, and he can't get it over the wall. And the volley. Oh, crossbar! Oh, it's gone in!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Isco. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
6
Now it's
added
Kimmich.
minutes has been indicated.
Can he get on the end of this? He's got away. Can he finish? They've got to be quick to recover this. Isco is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And it's Isco. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Van Basten. And Guardiol. Koundé. And it's Serginho. And back to the keeper they go. Cafu. And that's it. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Mbappe
And
taking
now
in the
I'd just like to
accolades,
read
having
out
been
our
named
fan
man of the
comments.
match.
Put it on the table, don't you ask me twice, because the table is crawling with questions, and I surround myself with good these days, because the trouble will take you far astray, far astray. Bringing me down, not picking me up, yes. Giving up or just kicking a can down the road, telling me yes when it really ain't it. I don't wanna stay in this place, no. Bringing me down, not picking me up, yeah. Giving it or just kicking a can down the road, telling me yes when it really ain't it. I don't wanna stay in this place, no. So I put it on the table, I won't ask you twice, because I'm grown and I've been